Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? This is Yusuf Chowdhury once again, tuning in from San Antonio, Texas. It is 7 p.m. and it's so beautiful outside today. It's like almost like 95, sunny and hot. All right, just give me a few minutes here. Let me just go ahead and, as usual, share this on my other page. Just to let you know, all of you, that starting tomorrow, I'll be possibly changing the schedule for live streaming, maybe like around, I don't know, afternoon, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., depends. Mubarak Ibrahim, walaikum salam. 95, what? It's hot! Almost like 95 degrees out there. It's beautiful today in San Antonio. So hot. My God, so hot. I'm like sweating. Okay. Melinda, what's going on? Hey. I was like looking at the door like, oh, looks like nobody's coming today. Okay, that's it. It's not in Connecticut. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's hot. Yesterday, the day before yesterday was kind of cold and rainy, but today is very hot. I mean, it's so nice just to take a walk, and it's still sunny. So as I was saying, I'm going to be broadcasting the workshop, the typical workshop from the meetup. I'll broadcast it live moving forward, and I'm going to also do. Some of you know that I do daily live streaming to help people with questions, anything like that. But I haven't decided what time tomorrow. Maybe it's going to be the same thing at 6:30, or maybe at 5 or 4 or 3. I'll let you guys know tomorrow, okay? So you can check out my meetup and see what kind of subject we have for this week. And if there's any other topics that you want me to cover, or website that you want me to look at and analyze it, give you feedback, take this opportunity and start asking, okay? Wendy, what's going on? Where is the steak, Wendy? It's good to see you. So today's subject is about what's new. Saad Khan, assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Just started marketing for clocked in, trying to get the initial followers, likes for the page. Any good straight and tips? Absolutely. If you can share the page with me, I'll look into it and give you some ideas. But let's talk about the subject today, because today's subject is what's new for the year 2020 beside the coronas, okay, beside the so-called crisis and epidemic, right? So I'm basically addressing things from last year and also this year. So these are the new stuff that when it comes to social media as a platform of marketing, you have to take them into high consideration. Ayan Yusuf, alaikum salam, kif halik, how are you? So the first thing, I've been saying this since 2015, and that is live streaming. Live streaming is still popular. It's growing, and right now with the situation, it's gonna. I have not just a feeling. I'm sure that after, inshallah, when the situation is calmed down, the live stream is gonna be super hit, because it just flew off the roof with the situation right now. I don't know. You still, yes, still owe that steak. It might probably gonna drag for years, Wendy. So the first thing is live streaming is still number one. And the reason live stream is still number one when it comes to social media in general, because it creates that type of authenticity with your audience. You're speaking to somebody, to your target audience. They can see you, they can read your expression, and you can answer the question real time, and that builds some sort of trust factor, right? Yes, I live streaming is getting huge. Yes, absolutely, because Zoom offered a lot of school free access. Google is getting into a lot of free training and also some program for the schools. A lot of so-called legitimate, ethical businesses, and some so-called fakers and scammers also trying to utilize this so-called live streaming. So, but for you, it's an opportunity. Even for any business right now, you should have to live stream to show what's going on in the background and how you can offer classes. Some of my clients and also my personal trainer, we actually live stream now. I mean, he can, use Zoom, and all the members going to come in together, and we'll start working out from our own place. Same thing for the yoga, same thing for other places. So live stream is still number one. Saad Khan, don't forget to share your page so I can give you some feedback. Okay, there you go. Henry, what's going on, my man? Okay, what you doing, man? How you been? How's life? Wendy says, no like and trust is the key to sale. Absolutely. And the more value, the more amazing thing you offer to your target audience, something that they will highly benefit, right? Something that will affect them positively. This is how you're going to earn that trust. Yes, using for real estate. See? So Henry is using live streaming for real estate. That's good. That's very good. But let me check Saad's page here real quick, because I'm going to talk about the what's what do you call it? What's popular now? Not popular, but what's it's big now, trending when it comes to social. Let's see. What is this? Get clogged in? What is it? Get clogged in? Is that your page? Get clogged in. That's it. I don't see anything. I don't. I don't see anything there. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't see anything, man. The page that you sent me, I don't. Me confusion. Oh, there you go. Now it came up. When I searched, it didn't come up. Clocked in the social network for jobs. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay, hold on a second. I'll get back to your page, so don't go away. Okay, because I do have to talk about the subject first. I did cough. Just allergy. Now the heart is coming up. The sun is up, so I feel good. I feel great. So the first thing is what's trending when it comes to social media in from 2019 to 2020. Live streaming is number one, and it's still going to be number one. And because it's becoming number one, there's so many social live streaming app out there. Not just Facebook or YouTube. Yeah, Periscope, Meerkat, My Eye. I mean, Wendy can tell you how many Wendy did we have a couple of years ago. Like tons of them out there, and they're all just popping up left and right. Okay, so understand that live streaming is one. The second thing, did you know that Facebook has a TV show right now, just like Netflix and Amazon? Did y'all know that? Does anybody know that Facebook has a TV show? It's called Facebook Watch. Did anybody use it? Did anybody spend their time watching movies, like binging on Netflix and doing nothing productive? Facebook has that. Did you know? Let me go ahead and share the screen for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. This is called Facebook Watch. All you have to do, go to facebook.com/watch. Okay. They do have original shows, and they have some, popular kind of TV shows. So there you go. This is an original show. Season 2, Secret Lies. All right. Vanita, what's going on? Where is the best place to start and manage a blog? Hold on to that question. When it comes to your blog, it is your website where you can manage your blog. So yeah, look at this stuff here. This is season 2. So they have original shows, and you can just watch it from there, and you can engage and share with your friends and family. You can talk about it, and that's how they collect your data, right? And of course, there's some well-known shows also. There's some original shows, some series, and some movies. So yeah. So Facebook Watch, they are trying to get into that Netflix/Amazon like market. So yeah, they do have their own shows. Did you all know that? It's called Facebook Watch. So in social media, all these movies, it's basically they want you to do everything from the social channels. You can buy product from Facebook. You can add a shop from there. You can watch TVs. You can order anything from there. And now I believe Facebook also have another feature called like a love, like a dating app. They're trying to compete with Tinder and all those other hookup nasty stuff. You know what I mean? So they want to get into that too. Okay. So Wendy says yes. So seems like thousands. Wendy, right? So yeah, I mean they have some some good shows. Not bad, interesting stuff. You can check it out. WordPress, yeah, Vanita, WordPress. If you have your own company website that is built on WordPress, you can have the blog option there anyway. Okay, So so that's the thing. So the first thing we talked about, live streaming. Okay. The second thing is TV shows. This is going to become eventually. I can see that other social channels probably going to follow through because YouTube has their own TV shows as well. If you don't know that, you can subscribe with YouTube Premiere, but they also have their own shows beside other well-known, Hollywood studios. In fact, some of the new movies in the theater some of them are showing on YouTube already, so you can pay for it and watch it from YouTube. And I think Amazon is doing the same thing. Eric really has a show too. That's nice. So that's but I don't have a website. Well, if you don't have a website, you need to get one. Okay. If not, and if you still want to write a content, you can go with the WordPress.com, the free option, which is, something I don't recommend when it comes to a business. But if you just want to blog, you can have a free account with WordPress.com or Medium.com. It's another popular one. Or you can just blog on your LinkedIn within your LinkedIn community. Saad Khan, here is the site. Okay, thank you, bro. I will get back with you for sure, but let me finish presenting this. So we talked about live streaming is the big thing, TV shows like on Facebook. The other changes happened, I think, a year or so, which is the Twitter. So instead of 140 something character, now the characters are being pushed to like 280. You know what I mean? 280. Shot in the dark essay. What's going on? Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. So 280 characters limit. So that's one of the changes that happened on Twitter. You left home? Nah, man. It's my crib right here in my office. Right? So so that's number 3. And number 4, Melissa, you're talking. By the way, guys, if y'all enjoying this live streaming, do me a favor, please. Don't make me to beg you on my knees. Go ahead and tag. If you're on Facebook, tag some of your awesome colleague businesses that need to learn this. Share this or invite them. If you're on YouTube, share this live streaming. If you're on Periscope, also invite. I would highly appreciate it. So number 4, videos. Videos still being very strong for years. And in fact, right now it's going to be super. In fact, according to Cisco, Cisco, the tech company, the IT company, they did a research, and based on the studies, by 2022, 83% of the content that the consumer going to take will be from videos. So that means you have an opportunity right now to either live stream or make videos and make sure they are visible online. Okay, so the video is still up there. Is that an essential business? Good one. Essential, non-essentials. I don't know. Maybe socks is non-essential. So video is still powerful. Some of the emphasis also has been taking place on private messages. You have to wonder, why would Facebook invest or acquire WhatsApp for like billions of dollars? Because what's happening due to the bullies and all the dramas and depression on social media and overwhelming, people start to take the conversation privately, right? So you will notice that Facebook Messenger is also popular now. So a lot of folks right now are taking the conversation on a private. The thing with the WhatsApp, one of the attraction thing with WhatsApp, that it was highly secure. So some businesses used to do some sort of transaction through WhatsApp. But since Facebook owns it, Facebook also owns Instagram, and they also have Messenger, and they're going to combine them, which means if you communicate on Messenger, you can see the messages on Instagram, WhatsApp. That's one of their work. I'm not sure if they forced it yet, but it did send an alarm to some businesses because, Facebook Messenger is not secure. So now we'll see what's going to happen with that, right? But private message is the big thing too. So that is number 5. Number 6. Number 6 is chatbot. If you get a chance to check ManyChat, so chatbot still growing. So let me show you. There are many companies that offer these, what do you call it? Like a chat system. where people can get automatic messages to their Facebook Messenger if you market it strategically and correctly without spamming the heck, right? So there you go. MiniChat. There are many companies, so MiniChat is the most popular one so far. MiniChat marketing, right? So you can set it up with your Facebook. You can set it up with your website. Thank you. We need to appreciate it. So when somebody, let's say Henry, see, you have like a property, or Michelle, you want to show a property on your Facebook business page. If people click on it, you can program it where they can get messages like, hey, thank you for clicking like, and by the way, would you like to such and such and such, right? So you can program all that within the back end of this service right here. So they do have a free course. I highly recommend that y'all need to check it out right here. You can try the free option to see how it works with you. Once you're interested, I suggest go ahead and pay for it and start using chatbot to basically collect leads from your social media posts, especially Facebook. So I believe it's meant for Facebook too, right? So you can use this to basically see this through the website, Facebook, and email to see if people are going to engage with you. If they click on a page or a video on your Facebook, or if you're running an ad, they clicked on it, you can program it for every action they do, they will get a message. And of course, if they don't want to get any messages to their Facebook Messenger, they can always click unsubscribe. Did you know what I mean? So they keep the Facebook compliancy, leverage live chat, send a better broadcast. Chris, what's going on, my man? Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna be live streaming starting tomorrow sometime early. Maybe around afternoon, or at 3 or 4 or 5, something like around that time. And of course, the workshop will continue be live stream, but I'm going to also continue with the daily live streaming. Okay. So I was talking about what's trending and what's the greatest when it comes to social media marketing or moving forward. So I talked about live streaming is still important. Talked about how TV is going to be on some of these social channels. Like right now, Facebook is offering awesome shows, and either popular shows or original shows. Then Twitter, basically, I think last year or before, they increased their character from 140 to 280. Then we're talking about private messages like WhatsApp and Facebook Messengers, how all the conversation right now taking place privately. Then now I'm talking about how chatbot still important. So busy over here, awesome, man. I'm good to hear that. I've seen some of my colleagues and friends and some of the business I'm doing great, and some of them unfortunately not doing great. But hopefully, everything in life is temporary. So with hardship, there is always ease, right? So right now I'm talking about, okay, so look into chatbots is still powerful. We've run some of it to our clients, and we honestly, our success rate was like 50-50. That means 50% of them had a good result, and some of the client did not have a good result. That falls under so many other factors, whether the time wasn't right or the niche wasn't right. But we still offer this service. But right now, my team actually focusing more on learning the AI, or the artificial intelligence, so we can create our own AI system. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't matter how long. I mean, eventually, sooner or later, everything, inshallah, will be okay. All right, so that's what I want. I still have more points. Okay, I still have more points. So we talked about. Let me just revise. Live streaming TV shows, 280 characters limit for Twitter. Video is still popular. In fact, Chris, I was saying that according to Cisco, the well-known tech company Cisco, they were saying that by 2022, 83% of the content will be through video. So video is still popular. It's growing since you are into that kind of niche. So keep it up, okay? Private messages, chatbot, and listening tools. So when we talk about listening tools, I'm talking about softwares or services that can track and analyze your own audiences and your competitor, right? So there's so many tools out there that can help you. So the listening tools still exist, right? And it's very good for analytics. It's very good for you as a social media manager or strategist, even for a company, I mean, you do have to understand how the social media, what do you call it, marketing works, because a lot of businesses, a lot of them don't understand. They think just slapping a Facebook, putting some content, and they're going to start making money, right? But everything goes back to the data and how the data behave, right? So let's say in Facebook, if you have 1,000 likes or 1,000 followers, how many of those 1,000 followers are you able to generate income? Are they making purchases? Are they just wasting their time? How many of them are actually reading the post? How many actually interacting with the post? And what kind of post is it? Right? So you do have to look at the data. This thing, the idea of the data science or collecting all these analytics doesn't just happen on the web or the search engine or the apps and whatnot, but it also takes place on the social channels. So when you use social media to build your brand, to build your product, to build your services, you also have to look into this data to understand exactly what's going on, right? So there's so many amazing tools out there that can help you to analyze these sort of information. So let me see what kind of awesome tools out there. Most of them, unfortunately, they are not free. They all cost anywhere between $50 a month all the way to probably a couple of $100 a month. Okay, so let me see. There's this website here. So this website here, influencemarketinghub.com. Amazingly, they put this together. They put this awesome blog. And basically, what I like about this content, they are they're doing. Oh, they're showing you the most popular tools out there, the prices and whatnot, so that way you don't have to test them by yourself. Chris, vMix has a great chat feature. vMix Social is built in, and you can bring in comments from multiple social platforms. That's amazing. At the same time, this means you can include the viewers into your live show and build that special engagement. That's awesome, Chris. What about this? Does vMix has any option to integrate those live streaming videos on a website and have the chat box on the website itself? Can you look into that? vMix has a free 90-day trial right now with the full features of the software. What's the monthly, by the way, Chris? What is the monthly? So since I talk about listening tools, right? So let's check and see what kind of, how many type of software out there, most popular software that can help you to listen to your competitor and your own audience to see what's going on. So this awesome website called Influence Marketing Hub, thanks to them, they put this together. The top 20 social media listening tools for 2020, brand monitoring tools. Okay, so you can get a chance to look at it. Just go to Influence Marketing Hub and look up for this title, top 20 social media listening tools for 2020. Okay, so you can see right here, let me see, Brand 24, that's one tool right here. It costs like minimum 49 or 50 bucks a month, right? Provides you social insight on what people say online about your brand. Isn't that awesome? Unlike some other competitor, Brand 25 targets business of all sizes, 50 bucks a month. Okay, there is no monthly. Once you buy it, you own it. There are different levels based on your needs. Okay, what's lowest price, Chris, and what's the highest price? So check out a Brand 24. You can also check out YouScan. Oh, look at that. Probably too pricey for a small business, right? Maybe big agencies can afford this. So there's another one right here called the YouScan. Okay, listening to which offers more searches on the higher plans. Keep consistent fast searches in all its plans. Okay. BuzzSumo, that's one of my favorite tools for content marketing. It's 80 bucks a month. It is software that you install. It's a software-based video switcher. Okay. Okay, cool. I know vMix is software, but it's still like, what's the price? Okay. BuzzSumo, I've been using BuzzSumo for a while. What I like about it, I can pull most popular content within a specific niche. Let's say if I use the word yoga, within 24 hours, I can see what is popular within YouTube, press release, and other social sites. It's awesome. It's awesome to do some sort of research marketing. Sprout Social, amazingly, they've been for quite some time. This is a big company They've been in business for quite some time. The system is so powerful, but they cost $100 a month. So they do social media scheduling, but they also have other cool data analysis and whatnot. So you can check it out. Hootsuite still in the market, free up to $1,200. Okay, but how much is it? you keep saying free up to $1,200. Agora Pulse, $100 minimum. Same thing. It's a social media listening tool. You can look at the competitor. You can look at all the conversation about your business. Brandwatch is another one. Okay, these are all social media listening tools. It analyzes conversations. It can share insights, and it can also understand your audience. So you can put the content that they like. Brand Mention, amazingly, used to be free, but not anymore. $50. So check out Brand Mention. All right, thanks. Thanks for the link. Brand Mention is another awesome social media tool. Meltwater. Never seen that before. Never used it. NetBase. Okay, Chris. Appreciate my brother. Appreciate it. Okay, so NetBase provides real-time insight into the customer conversation. It uses artificial intelligence to determine emotions, behavior, and attribute hashtag people and brands from social posts. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Amazing. Digimind Social. Okay, artificial intelligent powered social media listening. Okay. There's more. Synthesio. I hope I pronounced it correctly. So as you can see, all these companies are offering these amazing tools because it's not because there's a demand for it only, but it's so super valuable that you have to utilize it to understand exactly the conversation that takes place about your business or your competitor, right? Because in social media, you do have to utilize the tools and the content that your target customer likes and enjoys in order for them to become your paying clients. Keyhole. Okay, look at this one. Keyhole. Okay. So make sure you check out this link, influencemarketinghub.com. Here we go. Mention. This is the old school one. This is beautiful. Again, it's not free anymore, but you can check it out. So check out this link. Look at some of these tools if you're interested to understand how to market or how to listen to your own customers, and target audience, and also your competitor. Okay. So I'm glad that this page has tons of the option you can select and choose from. Okay. All right. So don't forget influencemarketinghub.com. Okay. So listening, or the social media listening tool that still it's been growing, and as you can see, many companies are popping up left and right. So that's another point. So we talked about live streaming TV shows, 280 characters for Twitter, videos, private messages, chatbot, listening tools, augmented reality, and face filters. As you can see with the emergence of Snapchat, and now you can have a funny face filter on Instagram, even I think Facebook too, right? And augmented reality, just like the Go Pokemon stuff, right? So you can have things in front of you. In some business, actually, I remember a guy in front of mine showed me an augmented reality business card. So you can actually put the phone on his card or somewhere in a spot, like a QR code, and there's like a video pops in front of you while you're looking from the phone. So augmented reality and face filter is going to be basically going to keep increasing and is going to keep improving. Okay. Instagram stories. In fact, more people right now, because of the Instagram stories, it's similar to like a Vine and whatnot, because it's very quick and it's very fast. So that's also growing when it comes to social. So you have to look into stories or Instagram. Okay, Chris, thanks a lot, man. Instagram stories. E-commerce. Yes, you can actually set up your own shop. If you have a business page and you have an e-commerce store, you can set it up on your own Facebook business page so people can actually buy it from your Facebook page. Okay, so that's where you can integrate the e-commerce to your Facebook page. Another point, customer service. Many companies for years, especially the IT companies and the insurance companies and whatnot, they are using social media to basically engage with the customers. So instead of the customer calling, I'm just going to go to the Twitter account or the Facebook page and start engaging, because almost more than 40% response of customer service, customer do get response almost 40% from social media channels, right? So if you can dominate that part of the business, then you can definitely stand out, right? Also, local targeting. So if you use Instagram and if you're a restaurant, for example, and you put pictures of your food and whatnot, and you select the location, so people in that location, in that area on their Instagram, guess what? They're going to see that photo. So the local targeting, it's also been, actually, this has been going on for years, but nobody knew that. When you use Periscope or Instagram or post any images, by default, your location is set up, right, from where you're posting it from, right? And what happens when you do that, folks from that area will basically see your post. So now, if you can strategically focus on that and start posting content in a specific location because you want to attract audiences from that location, then you can definitely do that. And that's why it's called local targeting. The last and not least is the community groups. Excuse me. Because of the private messagings and communities, whether it's in Facebook groups or LinkedIn, is still growing. So you can utilize that, especially, let's take the example right now. We have a group on the startup for the COVID-19, basically having all the local businesses and the startup from San Antonio get together and start helping each other, right? You have yoga instructor that create a private Facebook group so all the students can come and start engaging back and forth. So this way you can still build that business through groups. Does that make sense? So these are some of the top things when it comes to what's new for the social media marketing. So I'm going to go through them one more time. That is live streaming, TV shows, the change in the Twitter, video is still growing, private messages, look into chatbots, invest in listening tools, augmented reality and face filter is going to keep growing, Instagram stories, e-commerce, customer service, local targeting, and community groups. Okay? So that's the top subject that I want to talk about. What's new on social media for 2020. Okay. Now, let me check this page from Sad. Hey, Sad, are you still around? Are you still here? Because you asked me to check your page. The social network for jobs. I'm also looking at the website. So let's see. All right, good, alhamdulillah. So that's your website, right? Clocked in your network is bigger than you think. Put it to work. I love the design, so simple, white background. Mwah! I like it. It's Yusuf approved. Staffing, recruiting, and workforce management for blah, blah, blah. For business, for workers. Staff in minutes. Oh, you also have an app. Nice. Ooh, that's very nice. Well, you know what? With the situation going on right now, you might want to run a Facebook ad for this, by the way. That is my advice to you. My first advice, my friend, is to run a Facebook ad. Facebook ad. Because when you do things organically, it's going to take some time. Even right now. All right? So, if you don't know how to use Facebook ad, I'm not going to do a session on that. Or you are running Facebook ad. Are you? Okay, amazing, amazing. So make sure, if you want to learn more, go to the Facebook blueprint and learn more on how to run it. So the most important thing is for you is to run the Facebook ad. I love the website, man. It's so really well built. Okay. Already running them. Perfect. Get connected. Then if you want, I can, it's up to you. You can give me access to your ad to look at it. If the ad is doing great, don't give me any access, okay? If it's not doing great, then you need to let me know, give me access, and I can have my team run some analysis, and from there to see if we can give you some advice on how to improve it. But this looks great, man. Website is awesome. I love it. Company, solutions, product, sign up, and log in. Love it, love it. Very nice, very nice. Call to action color, okay, different. Okay, good. So website is beautiful. Now, I haven't done backend. Usually, sometimes I like to do like an on-page SEO analysis. I'll probably do that later. Okay. Oh, news. Why the news is not on the navigation? Okay. My suggestion: why don't you put this on the homepage? Why don't you make this temporarily as the homepage? Because right now, when I go to the homepage, I don't have the stuff here, right? So why not bring that to the homepage temporarily for now? I'd rather have this information on the homepage because of what's happening. You know what's happening right now. So I'd rather have this on the homepage. Okay. We just started. Okay. Cool. Oh, you're in the right track then. You're on the right track. Okay. Yeah, I would really have this on the homepage because what's happening right now, because I couldn't find it when I was looking at your homepage. User experience is a big thing, my friend. You know what I mean? User experience is a big thing. Do you guys use Hotjar? Do you guys use this? Make sure you install Hotjar or Crazy Egg. As I mentioned, data is very important. So check out Hotjar or Crazy Egg. The cool thing about this tool, yes, please. The good thing about this tool, bro, that it will show you, it will record the mouse movement from iPhone, Android, and desktop or laptops. It will show you how the website visitors are behaving. This is very important. Okay, so use this. I'm also assuming that you already have the Google Analytics and the Search Console configured, right? I'm assuming that. I am assuming that. I'm gonna get back to your Facebook page, but I like to like mess with few stuff. I love to run some tests, my man. I love to run tests. What is this? Get out of there. All right, let's see. Give me a few minutes here. So, is the Facebook ad doing great? Are you have any trouble there? Do I remember my password? It's not so good. I didn't get many downloads. Okay, then I'm switching the game plan. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know exactly what's happening on the back end of the ad, but if you want, later on send me a private message, and I can. It's up to you. You can give me access, or you can give access to one of my ad team, and I can have them run a what do you call examination. I can have them run an examination to see what's missing, and we can give you a feedback. Okay, if you do these, maybe it can help you. Okay, I'm gonna drive to this news page and said yes. The thing is, I believe the homepage. I think you can switch it, make the homepage with the news for now, until everything's resolved, right? Let me see how you're doing organically. Wayak, man, wayak. This is a time where, I mean, like I said, subhanallah, there's some business that are doing great, there's some are not, some are in between. So I believe it's an opportunity for us to help each other, you know what I mean? More than usual. Okay, let me run this real quick. I just want to see how are you doing organically, if you don't mind. If it's a brand new website, it might take a while, but I still want to see where you at right now. And don't forget the Hotjar, okay? It's a very awesome tool. Hotjar, or Crazy Egg, or there's so many other out there. Orange Leaf, but have your team do that. Okay. In US, only 4. Let's see. Did you just start this year? Brand new? Okay. So brand new. What's happening now? Let's see. Clock, third page. Bitly. Okay, so you're not ranking because you're super brand new. Okay, no problem. Super brand new. Super brand new. Let's see. Let me check and see if you have uh, your. Did you follow the ADA standard? The American with Disability Act. Let me go ahead and use this extension right here. So if you have, it's from Site Improve, Accessibility Checker. So talk to your developers, tell them, hey, can you make some adjustment for the accessibility factor? So it explains to you in detail, like, is this image a free or of a text? Because you cannot have an image with a text on them. You know, like for example, if you have an image that says thank you as an image, say this is an image of a thank you and not just thank you by itself, you know? So you can use this extension right here, okay? If you're a developer, great, you can go in the backend and make some adjustment because when we build the website, bro, we also have to build it for people with disability, right? And this is a big thing. So this extension can help you to identify some of the issues that you can tweak on the backend to make it compatible with the America's with Disability Act. Okay, there was another website that attorneys use. Let's see, what is it called? There's a one. Let's see. Let me find it. I know there is one that what you call it. Some attorneys use when business gets sued. You know what I mean? Let me find it. Where did it go? Just bear with me. I look for that company. I saved it because right now my developers are all trained when it comes to ADA compliancy. There's a whole what do you call it? So much data that you can learn if you go to that the WCAG 2.0. That is a standard that we try to follow. Okay. So, oh yeah, there you go. The wave dot. Let me show you. I found it. Let me show you. Here you go. This one right here. A lot of attorneys use this. Okay, so you can check it out. So let's see. Because is your business more like an app or is it a web? Because if it's more like an app, then I can only focus on that. You know what I mean? So this is gonna take a while. And there you go. You have 413 errors. Okay, and contrast error 14, alerts 116. So you gotta check out the detail. Missing alternative text. So that means for the images you don't have an alt tag, and that's like a must to have, my friend. Look at that. Linked image missing alternative text. Spacer image missing alternative. So a lot of alt tag are missing. Document language missing. That means is the website built for English only. Contrast colors. No heading structure. No page regions. So you can click on all these and it will give you more information, the reference and the structure and all that. So detailed. See that? So it gives you more information. So that's what I like this website. It's free to use. Web accessibility evaluation tool. Okay. So make sure you also okay. If it's just an app, then yeah, then that's good. Then the focus really should be on having what you call it, the app download, right? Okay, so that's fine. I mean, if you do want to focus on the website, because the website doesn't do that much except for them to download the app. But if you want to use the website to provide some awesome, valuable content for your target audience, because that way it will attract them so they can share it, and that's how you get more visibility, and you get more exposure, and then you get more traffic, targeted traffic, and that traffic can convert into a paying customer. Does that make sense? So even though you're only app based, but you are going to utilize these marketings, the digital marketing strategically, so you can start building your client from different places, not just from the social, but also not just from the app store, but also app store, social, and also the search engine, right? Because for business, you don't want to throw everything in one basket. So you got to try everything. So when it comes to the app only, so let me look at your Facebook page. So the ad, for sure, for now, you do have to invest in the ad because the ad is going to show to the target audience. So I would say continue on the ad, but I do have to see how you're setting it up. And like I said, I can have my team run an analysis and get you some feedback, and they can run it from there. Unless if you're going to hire us to help you, then that's another conversation we can have. Let's see what kind of content better build your profile, grow your reputation. My grandpa is. Okay, remember, since I said that video is a big thing, so what you can do, Facebook likes native videos. What I mean by that, you can upload video directly to link to Facebook, and you can do the how-to videos. Make sense? You can, for this thing, you can make a video to show people how, how sometimes you can use this extension that you can hook it up to the screen, projector or laptop, and you can show people how you can do things on the phone itself. So you can make a video like that, and you can walk people through. Make sense? So for example, to keep things so simple and affordable for you, you can try this tool here, Screencastify. Screencastify, they have a free option. So what it does is a screen capture video from your laptop or desktop, right? So you can hook up the phone, and it comes up on the screen, and it's free for like up to 5 minutes. So you can hook up the phone and basically walk people through how to use it, right? And that becomes a video, correct? Then you can upload it here. Excuse me. and show people videos on how to use the tool. For example, I know you told me that this is brand new service. That's why it's going to take you a while to build things organically. So I would recommend making videos. I would recommend, if you have a success story, that you can do some sort of live streaming, interviewing that person who got the job and whatnot. Make sense? Okay, so tell me and figure out. Let's see. How many followers do you have? 30 followers so far. Okay. So here's another thing. If you do want to capture more target audience, you need to do two kinds of ad. One ad for the app download, right? And the other app to get more interested people to like your page. Make sense? So I would run two types of ad. One for liking the page, and one for people to download. Value of having access to shift learning on demand shifts. This can be a blog post, by the way, just so you know. Okay. It's about to run the page. Oh yes, okay. But the most important thing, Sad, it's the audience. If you're targeting the right audience, that's how you're going to get them. That's the most important thing right now. And also, it depends how much money you're spending. So let's say if you're putting, 500 or 1,000, and let's say Facebook says if you put 1,000, only 2,000 people are going to see it. And if you're trying to dominate nationwide, that is not going to work, because it depends on how much money you're putting and how many eyeballs are going to see it. And the thing, how people behave online, or specifically in Facebook, when they see the ad on the news feed, they're not going to act right away. They might see it once or twice and a few times until they make the act. Even when they act, it's not going to be fast. So that means you have to see the ad several times. Makes sense? So there's so many factors involved in just running the ad. Makes sense? So definitely have to talk about that. But as far with the content, I see that you're trying to educate, but it's very brand new. So what you do, you can make organic tips. You can make some small and short tips about the benefit and why this is important and how it's going to help them and how they can, what they need to do to find it, for example. So yes, you can have a lot of educational stuff, but test it with the videos more. if you want to do some sort of live streaming, you can do that too, organically, and post it. Are you posting every day? Let's see. This was 3 hours ago. All 3 hours ago. So it is fresh, or it is brand new. So organic things take time. Organic things take time. Let's see. Most people are way coming this spring. Get paid as soon as you check. Okay. Uh, my suggestion, yeah, my suggestion side is you when things done organically, you have to be patient. Wallahi, that's just the reality. Okay, post on a daily basis, one post a day minimum. Okay, you can use Buffer app to create all the content in one weekend, then schedule them to go out. But remember, the content that you're putting, the way to help you, you do have to do some research. So my favorite site right here, Answer the Public, right? So you do have to do some research, put a subject line or a topic within your niche, and see what kind of questions people are asking, right? So this is one of my favorite tool right here, Answer the Public, right? So figure out what kind of popular question asked, because the thing with content, content has to be something people are searching for. So right nowadays with the COVID, the crisis situation, you can go to Google Trend, right? You can use Google Alerts. And with Google Trend, you can see what's a popular question people are asking, what they're looking for, whether in terms of job or security and whatnot. Utilize that, research it, then offer the solution through your company. Make sense? Because if you write content, you have to put a content that people are already searching for, rather than just putting a content because you know why this service is great, because you know you built it, you did it, right? But there are things that you don't know what your customer are looking for. So you do have to do a little bit of research on an organic basis. So do post once a day, whether it's videos, images, text, tips, and you can mix it up with a little bit of motivation, with a little bit of the news, what's happening. Like nowadays with the COVID-19, if you want to share something that is business related with the COVID-19, for example, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, they have a lot of good, awesome content. You can share those, right? Because organic things take time. Now, the Facebook ad, that's something, of course, I would say you should really focus on 100%, because with that, you can target specific audience and see if they are going to download or not. So more of your time going to go there. But when it comes to organic things, I would say the look of your page is awesome. Okay, everything looks nice. You just started fresh. But we got to come with better content to get, because I only have 30 people right now. So it's not enough. They're probably seeing it, they're not doing anything about it. So imagine if you are going to run another ad to get likes for people who are interested to, look for a job and whatnot. That can be something you definitely have to focus on. And also keeping the organic posts as usual, so you can look at the analytics and see which one they engage and like. But do that after you research and find out what kind of content they're looking for. And of course, continue with the, running the ad. Okay? So let me know if you have any question, if you need any help. Don't forget Hotjar, Wave for the site later on, or if you want to make more cool videos on how to use the app, and use Answer the Public to find out popular questions, and you can provide those answers or questions within the social. And how many social media sites do you have besides Facebook? I know Facebook is number one still, but how many? I'm looking at the website. How many social? So you got Facebook, you got Medium. Okay, so in Medium you can, that's a blog, right? You can write all the content in the Medium right there. LinkedIn is another good one. And Instagram, okay? But they're not clickable. Interesting. They are not clickable. All right. I'm assuming you use Canva or any type of image tools. None. Okay. Okay. Because with your, we're focused on Facebook. Okay. All right. But you depends on your audience, because if your audience are from 20 to 35, they also exist in LinkedIn and like the student, the colleges, and also Instagram. But no following. Okay. Eventually it's going to grow. Like I said, if you do things organically, it's going to grow. Even with Instagram, you can run ads for Instagram. But right now, if I ask you, who is your audience? Who is your actual customer? You have to give me something very specific, like who is your audience? Who is your target audience? Who is your target audience? And based on your target audience, you can go ahead and start providing those content, those valuable content. Shift workers and fast food. Great. So that means whatever you write in terms of content, it addresses them. So when you run the ad, you have to look for fast food, restaurants, warehouse, yeah, hospitality. You have to look at those sort of audience. I don't know, but Uber drivers maybe as well. So yeah, that's good. But you see, your language has to be addressing them, because when I look at the website or maybe in the social media messages, you're not addressing them. And correct me if I'm wrong, because your message seems like you're just kind of addressing in general, but you have to address them specifically. Maybe you can make every post for every kind of audience. For the shift workers, a post. For the fast food people, a post. People in the hospitality, you can make a post for them. You know what I mean? But yeah, in your situation, definitely ads. Right now, ads is the best option because you can target more people, right? And they will see it on the news feed. But eventually, you do have to use. I would suggest using the Instagram and also LinkedIn, because everybody, professional people, are in LinkedIn anyway, especially the college student. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. So let me know if you have any more questions, or anybody else has any question about social media. Let me know. And Saad, let me know if I was able to help you. I hope my feedback and suggestion uh, was something valuable to you, and you can, inshallah, implement it ASAP. Let's see. This is pretty cool location. I love this, man. This is so nice. The way you built the website, and so fast, and the way it works, it's very nice. Yeah, this is very good. This is very good. I'm gonna have to share it on some of the private groups for some folks, because I have clients that they were telling me, because nobody's dining in the servers or people that work as a waiters, they're not gonna make it. Some of the business just can't afford it, and some they're still getting paid. I know here locally HEB offering some part-time jobs as well, as a stalkers, stocking the stuff and whatnot. So for people that are struggling, I think your app is going to be very very amazing, because that's when I saw the first time. Oh wow, this is actually something really good, especially around this time right now. So there is an opportunity for you, huge opportunity. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, just let me know if you want me to have my team look at the ad and give you some feedback, and or if you need our help to kind of run it for you correctly, so you can get the download and whatnot. You know what I mean? That would be the best option. All right, folks. Any more questions? Any more questions? It is 7:58 p.m. Central Time, right here in San Antonio, Texas. Let me know if y'all have any more questions about social media in general. Let me know. Uh, Okay, so 7:59 p.m. No questions so far. So let me know if y'all have any more questions. If not, I will bounce, and I'll be back tomorrow. So for tomorrow, like I said, I'm not sure if I think you have to accept my friend request. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not? I thought did I not accept your friend request? What the hell? Let me see. I thought I did. How come? Man, I get so many requests, man. I have to look and see what kind of people are adding me. Some of them are like weird. Some of them like God. Allah knows, man. Oh, there you go. Okay. So yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want stalkers. You know what I mean? All right, I added you. Alhamdulillah. That's good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Who else is adding me? Let's see. Are they San Antonians? Somebody I know from here? I don't know. There's some folks I don't know. I see some familiar faces here. Okay. But sometimes you have folks that have so many selfies. I'm like, y'all need to go see Dr. Phil or something. Have some issues. You know what I mean? Okay, folks, it is 8 o'clock. Let's see how many folks are online so far. I gotta go grab me some chai. Okay, good. So tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is Wednesday? Man, I can't even talk of my days. Tomorrow we have the WordPress Wednesday. So typically, what it is, it's a bunch of cool videos that Corey Ashton, the owner of Integrity, creates. We usually come here and watch the video and discuss about it. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll live stream. Maybe, again, I'm going to let you all know tomorrow what time. Maybe around noon, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., or 6. Y'all going to know. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. Y'all stay safe and stay smart and, keep asking questions and spend your time productively with your family as well. And if there's anything you all need help with, any subject, any challenges you're facing right now, do let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Okay? And don't forget, for those who's watching this as a replay, tap the word replay. If you're on YouTube, share this. If you're on Facebook, tag, invite, and share this. If you're on Periscope, share this as well. I will highly always appreciate that. You know what I mean? For now, I will say bye-bye, y'all.